And you need to be working
Welcome
out
back. Welcome back.
4 to 5 days a week because you need to build up to be an athlete for life. Working on your strength training, your diet, and your flexibility for when you get older. Also, this is when you need to be taking up some sort of martial art. You need to be proficient. You need to know how to handle yourself. I know so many young men who, if you are out with a beautiful woman and somebody would cross the line with it, you just have to wait for security to come. You need to be proficient with your hands and your feet. You need to be able to knock a mother sucker out. God forbid it ever happens, but you need to be able to know.
He said, hold up, hold up, hold up. You about to. He said, hold up, hold up.
All this stuff you guys want to have, you want to have nice stuff. How you gonna be able to defend it? Everywhere I go, I carry this, amongst other things. You know what you can do with this.
That's the thing you used to break up the
You know what
windows
you
and
can
shit.
do with this.
You can hurt a lot of people with that. Yeah.
If you actually have any form of actual combat training, you know what this is.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
can
You can
do
do a
with
lot of
it.
stuff with that.
Pow!
Yup.
You can actually break a windshield if you need to.
Yeah.
Non-lethal.
Nah, that's lethal. You use
It
it right.
can be lethal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's lethal.
What you can do with this, and it hides in the palm of your hand, gentlemen. You're going to be living in a world where you're going to be separating yourself from the crowd. You're going to be living in a bigger city. You need non-lethal. You need a blade, and you need a pew pew pew
He said the pew
and a
pew
shotty.
pew. He talking about the boom boom.
Yes, a
Talking about the
shotty for home
boom.
defense, a P365 for concealed carry,
Mm.
a nice 3 inch or less blade. I prefer a harpy. I carry a harpy.
Mm.
EDC, everyday carry. So I love it when people laugh about, yeah, you got that bag or whatever. Yeah, you don't want to see me going in that motherfucker.
Copy, copy,
It's
copy.
funny because it's true.
Facts, facts.
One of the biggest ways young men end up messing up today is because you don't know how to fight. You don't
Mm.
know how to fight. I mean, an actual
Mm.
fighting system.
Mm.
So when your manhood gets challenged or whatever, you got to talk shit. You got to talk loud and hope nobody calls your bluff.
Nah.
And in a world where everybody got this, everything that you trying to build together, you end up getting into an altercation or a situation. You don't want to be seen catching the L. But see, the way you don't catch an L is the way you carry yourself. Men who actually are really trained to take care of themselves tend not to get into confrontations because it's the last resort. You don't carry yourself that way. You don't talk loud. You don't get aggressive. See, a lot of guys talk a lot of shit and sound like they're real tough, but they can't. They got no skills. I can tell you, most people, if you're trained, you don't even have to fight them. All you gotta do is move around them. They don't even have to win. They can't even do 1 3 minute round. All you gotta do is move around for 2 minutes. Let them swing. They'll tire themselves out because they all mad. The adrenaline's going. They're breathing all heavy. They're breathing up here. You just you hit it with a nice 2 piece in the knee and bye bye.
He
Keep
said
on
bye bye.
moving.
See you later.
Serious gentlemen, get in that gym. Get in that gym. Learn a martial arts system. Get certified that you can actually shoot and hit a target with your handheld, but then you need something for home defense. You cannot. It would be unwise to use a handheld at home. That thing can go through windows. I mean, go through walls. That's what a shotgun is for. Aim to the room, pull the trigger, buckshot. Remember that from Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Buckshot.
Buckshot.
Well, bird shot, or rock salt.
Um.
Bird, rock salt.
Rock.
Boom. Rock salt takes care of a lot of stuff.
And then buckshot.
What is it? Two
Bucks.
two one
No, it's 111.
1 1. Buckshot. Bird shot, bang. Bird shot, bang. Bird shot, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. So, chat room is fast. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. So, young men, why is this important? Get the likes up before I lock the chat room down. See, we should have over 4,000 likes. See, I got the chat room to set to where people can interact, and y'all ain't even hit the like button. All right, I'm gonna go to members only. See, why is this stuff important? What's the most important thing of all this, guys, is your wolf pack, your guys. So you should have a coach. You should have a coach you're working with for specific outcomes, personal or professional development. Mentors, most of you guys aren't going to get mentors. 98% of guys will not get a mentor. Mentors are organic, informal, and there's not a specific outcome. A mentor is kind of like a wise old uncle.
Right.
You're going to have to pay for the cheat codes, and that's what you pay a coach for. Now, what would I be doing if I were, and how you handle your social life is important, because a lot of times guys are worried about making money. But how do most men end up losing money? Being not being socially adept. I understand that making money is important, but when you go out into the world is about people. You need to learn how to look out for men who are predatory. And the last thing I would be worrying about is a woman trying to get my stuff. Because you are aware. I'm not going to say you are matrix aware. You know what it is. And you can live with matrix awareness. I just call it, I don't even call it the different designations. Men are like dogs, women are like cats. All women, you need to understand, anytime you deal with any woman, she's going to go left. There are no perfect females. They're all going to go left at some point. You need to ask yourself, how much am I willing to risk? Every time you deal with a woman, get pragmatic, ruthless, and savage and say, how much am I willing to risk and what do I want as an outcome? Assign it a dollar value and think about going to Vegas. There's sometimes people go to Vegas just to gamble and say, I got $1,000 to blow in the casino. They don't get mad if they didn't come home winning because it was the experience. That's how you need to approach women. Don't get mad. You got the experience. But see, far too often, you guys go into, you end up dealing with women and you want to turn 1,000 into 1,000,000. No. Women are around for the experience. Especially between 21 and 30, 21 and 35. You shouldn't be worried about legacy or anything like that until at least 35. When would I start thinking about long-term relationships and marriage? After 35. For the 20% of you guys out there who are going to be in the top, for the 20% of you guys that are going to be in the high earners, it's that group of men I would consider worrying about long-term relationships. Because if you stayed on task for the last from 21 to 35, you have at least 10 plus years, 14 years of being out in the field. You should have got everything out of your system. And this is the point to where you start realizing that, look, man, dating 3 or 4 people, a different girlfriend every couple, 3 or 4 months, that gets old. I'm talking to the guys who are going to be in the top 20% now. Now, here's the thing. As a man, you got to decide where you're going to be. This channel is for all men, but I dedicate the content for the guys who want to be in the top 20%.
You know me.
Because that's the guys who have the most leverage.
Mm-hmm.
If you're choosing to say, hey man, I want to live a minimalist life, I want to just go work in Anchorage, Alaska, make a shit ton of money, stack it,
Not me.
and
Not me.
live as a bachelor, cool. You're welcome too. But this is about networking people.
Mm.
Let me give you guys some examples of who, um, if we had mascots, who they would be. For the overall mentality, the mindset would be Tywin Lannister. Lions don't concern themselves with the opinion of the sheep. He would be the overall OG mindset of all this. Or Tywin Lannister or old school Sean Connery, James Bond. Because most of you guys don't know that guy, Tywin Lannister. Pre Tyrion getting before Tyrion murked him on the commode. Now, you guys are all familiar with Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio fits right into that refined, masculine archetype European style personality. Yup. Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, some of you guys want to live like Leonardo. Cool. Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx have a lot in common. Massively talented, and Jamie Foxx has come out and said he don't want to get married. If you're a man who knows you don't really, well, Jamie Foxx is different because he has a daughter. Leonardo, as far as I know, has no children. If you don't want legacy, Leonardo. Leonardo's a good kind of a I don't know. Men I look to for inspiration. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tyler Lannister, Jamie Foxx, uh, Michael B. Jordan. That's why I have him up there. Michael B. Michael B. I remember him back when he was on The Wire before he got snuffed by Poot, and Bodie. Now he's the man. This is before he decided to date what's her name, but keep it moving. I ain't worried about all that. The man has leverage. He has options. And if the world was the way it should be, he should be able to live and make his choices just like Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and all. They can choose what they want to. So he should be able to do what he wants to. Um, Shout out to think about the rapper Drake when he has parties and he invites all these women over. He invites the women over for the guys, but he ignores them if the stories are true, and that's a boss move because you're worried about the next steps. You're not getting hung up in all the women who want to be next to you. And and somebody else whose attitude I kind of like, even though I don't necessarily dig his choice of women, Elon Musk, because he's a futurist.
Mm-hmm.
If I could really rewrite things the way they were, I would rewrite Tony Stark and Doctor Strange the way they should be written. Tony never would have married Pepper. Tony would have lived just like Tony Stark. Oh, he would live just like Tony Stark. And Doctor Strange, I kind of resonate more with Doctor Strange. Um, yeah, guys, you got to decide where you're going to be. Where you're going to be. Are you going to be in the bottom 80% or the top 20%? And between the ages of 21 and 35 is how you cement that. If you're working 60 hours a week minimum that you're getting paid for, living off of the 40 hours a week over here, taking the 20 hours, and after taxes, investing, invested in the crypto, and everything. You can make riskier investments over here with this, but you want to take at least 30% of this money from your part-time job and invest it in personal development, self-improvement, one-on-one coaching. And then that other 20%, if you take 50% and invest it on top of your regular investments, you take this money and invest it in, I don't know, real estate, crypto, figure whatever out. I'm not going to tell you where because I'm not going to get into that. I'll leave it for financial people to go on to this part. I'm not trying to be everything. But then that 20%, because after you take 50% to invest, 30% to personal development, self improvement, this 20% over here is your chicken fund.
Mm.
This is the money you use to spend on women.
Okay, so he's pretty much saying plan out your money, put it into different batches. Have a batch for this, have a batch for that, and have a batch for to save your stuff. He's saying plan out your money so that you never mess up. So if you're working a regular job, 9 to 5 right now, um, you should be. He's saying that you should take part of that, invest it into the stock market. See, crypto is too risky for me. I don't really get into that. But the stock market stuff, you can get into it. It's more, it's still risky, but it's way less riskier than this than the crypto is too risky. Invest in the stock market. But he's saying pushing your money out in different ways so that you can plan for the worst and be able to make more money. If you know the box theory, you want to be in a bottom box, bottom right hand box, where your money equals more money. That's what you want to do. That's most important.
Hmm. Dating,
Yeah.
etc. Where does your clothing budget come from? Your clothing budget comes from your primary stuff. So women should never cost you because you should never be taking what you're doing with any woman from your primary source, from your primary stuff.
Mm.
As a young man, you need what, 6 hours of sleep max? I see young men who work less than I do. You need to have a place to lay your head, shower, shave, shit, sleep, sex.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I'm much more of a fan of the duplex kind of thing. But duplexes are not available everywhere. You may not be able to get a duplex in New York City, but it's not uncommon. But that
He's
living
giving y'all free
alone
game.
stuff,
Free game.
living alone is dumb. It is a way to cost you more money. All right. Um, I'm going to open this up to see who wants to get on and
But
ask some questions.
one thing I will say though is living alone is less of a is more able for you to focus. You'll be able to focus more if you live alone. Your mind will be caught up on everything else. You'll
To
be able to
each
focus.
his own. It depends, and also depends who you're living with. If you're living with unmotivated people,
Hmm.
maybe. If you're living with somebody like-minded, same goals and everything, it just adds fire to the flame already.
Hmm.
Adds fuel to the flame already. So, it depends on who you're living with and what your common goal is.
Word.
That's just say. Like for me, the more I'm around people who has more than me or the same mind as me, it just makes me want to win more, right? So now we're really hustling towards our same goal. You know what I mean? When I'm around my friends who have more than me, I don't say I must be nice, really. I mean, I do. Like, I don't say like, I'm not jealous. I'm like, how can you not get that? Show me how you get that. You know what I mean? I live with friends who have more than me. It's cost effective. You know what I mean? The thing about getting to where you want to be is that you gotta be minimalist to a sense, right? You gotta be minimalist to a sense. You have to live below your means. Now, how far below your means is up to you, of course, right? But you gotta live below your means. Not just save. Saving money don't do anything, right? Saving money is just a mirror. It's a savings. It's there for a rainy day. But savings is not. Saving your money and stacking it. It's not how you get where you want to be. You have to make that money work for you, even when you sleep. So you have to invest it. You know what I mean? I feel like my investment account probably would be bigger than my savings account because that's the money that works for you. That's the money that makes the other money. You're not you're not wealthy, or you're not rich, or you're not in the top 20 until you can make money in your sleep. When you're not at work, when you're not working for somebody else, when you're asleep, you should still be able to make money. Your money should constantly be working for you to bring in more money. You gotta send that dollar out to get more dollars. You know what I mean? So living with somebody, it all depends on who you're living with. You're living with somebody who's just content with a 9 to 5 job and they want to come back home to a nice, you know what I mean, a nice house, whatever it is. You know, they not too motivated, you know what I mean, and they kind of annoyed with what you're doing. That's not who you should be around, right? It's like you say, your wolf pack. You should be living with somebody probably within your wolf pack. You know, you guys like to come and go. You're not chasing girls. You're just smashing here and there, leaving them gone. You know what I mean? And you're still working towards this goal. Y'all are not looking for nothing serious, y'all. And it's cheaper for you because you're living below your means. So even though you're Henry in training, right? So you're probably in school, you're also working this job, and you're probably making some decent money. But you're living with whoever you're living with, or multiple people that you're living with. Now your bills are cheaper, which means you can put more in your investment account, more in your savings account, and
Mm.
more in your play account, if you will, more in your play money. That's not what we focus on. We focus on more in your investment accounts and more in your savings account. You can use that to your advantage. You know what I mean? So when you're living alone, everything is your bills. So now that your main source of income is stretching a lot farther, now you gotta pay all of this on top of pay for your to pay for the stuff for your part time focus on you, right? The stuff that you're looking for you, and then invest and save. It's easier if you can cut that in half, or even less than half. It's possible. You can like, all right, each of us take a room. you know, each of us, we
Yeah.
have 3 bedroom. Each of us take a room. Split this down 3 ways, almost nothing. Now we all making good money, especially you all making good money. You
Mm-hmm.
split the rent 3 ways, or whatever, your mortgage, or whatever, 3 ways. It's nothing. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Now you can save more, invest more, and do more with your money. Now your money stretches longer. You know, so it's all about living below your means.
So we don't give him enough gems now. So look out for our part two, part three, part four. Look out for that. It's coming out real soon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the favorite button, and in the comments, make sure you tell us what the next thing should be. Some ideas. If you like it, you know what to do. I'm gonna ask you one more question. If you have a, if you want to be rich, what are you gonna do to make it happen?